Joe Biden has pardoned his son, Hunter Biden, of all the charges that he had facing him before leaving office. Go figure. Democrats and everyone alike are talking about this, but the Democrats are having a heyday with this. And a lot of people are saying that if they were in the same position, they would do the same thing. So we're going to listen to this video right here from Valuetainment, the Patrick Bet-David podcast, and we'll fill you guys in on this in case you don't know what's going on.
President Biden decides to pardon his son, okay, Hunter. Everybody reacts to it. People lose their minds. The clips that you see going viral are clips of him saying he won't do it. No one's above the law. His words. It's funny, there's a tweet that's been trending with community notes. That's Biden who posted no one's above the law. Underneath it, the community note says, on December 1st, President Biden pardoned his own son after for 11 years he was accused, and that's the one, right? No one is above the law.
How brilliant is that?
And look at this. Joe Biden has pardoned his son, Hunter Biden.
So his son is,
according to Joe Biden's action, he and his son are, in fact, above the law.
This is funny, guys. No one is above the law. Everyone has to obey the law except for Joe Biden, except for Hunter Biden.
Oh, that's community notes.
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Elon
Of
sort
course.
of getting in there.
Well,
and
it's
editing
not,
it.
though. It's the heel. It's the heel that's at the bottom of it. So it goes credit to whoever that writes the story. But I'll just open it up. Rob, do we want to go with Scott Jennings? Let's start off with Scott Jennings' clip. Good. Here's Scott Jennings, by the way. Go ahead. Play this clip, Scott Jennings on the pardon.
Listen, you guys can spend all day long trying to spin this, that this is Donald Trump's fault, that this is somehow caused by Donald Trump.
Oh,
he's appointing the wrong people.
Oh,
her name is Karen.
Oh,
Yeah, that guy's face definitely does not look like he's happy about this. It looks like he's got something smart to say, like some type of rebuttal to what this man is saying about Donald Trump.
this is the
John
worst
Brennan.
possible thing
Look at
a
John's face.
president could possibly do
terrible
to
poker
his
face.
party and to the country, to sit
got pocket
for
faces,
a
we know it.
year and say, I will not do
Or
this.
210.
I will not do this. The rule of law is sacred. We have to respect the justice system. Juries, we have to respect juries. We have to respect the guardrails and the norms of our democracy. These people are liars. Inflation is transitory. Afghanistan, it's a success. The border is secure.
That's one of the things. I've had a lot of conversations with people in comment sections left and right, and they keep saying that the inflation is Trump's fault. How is the inflation Trump's fault when Trump wasn't even in office, when this inflation reached its all-time high? I think that the gaslighting on the left is just outrageously crazy these days, and a lot of people don't understand that these are all lies and tactics and ploys from the left to try to make themselves look not as guilty as they are and minimize their actions.
Robert Hur is a liar. The videos are cheap fakes. Biden has a cold. He'll never drop out. Oh, I'll never pardon Hunter.
Yeah.
It's all
That boy got amnesia, dementia, and all the above.
a lie. It is all a grift. Every American, except the most partisan, brain-rotted people,
can't
are
take
going
her.
to be
Look at her. He knows he's
outraged by
talking
this
about her.
today. He is
My man said brain rot.
going to leave off.
at her.
You think 38, 39% job approval
Scott,
is bad?
hold up, Scott. My name is
Just
Karen.
you wait. Just you wait. He's disgraced today. Outrageous.
Her name is Karen.
Of course.
Really, her name is
Tom,
Karen.
are you surprised that he pardoned his own son? And does this open it up and allow Trump to do whatever he wants to do? Because no matter who he pardons is not going to be close to a president pardoning his own son.
Okay, so we have.
So first of all, what do you guys think? Do you think it's crazy? Do you think it's an abuse of power? Do you think that pardoning your son these charges is something that's okay to do? Normally a pardon's, done by the governor for someone that's like on death row or something like that. It's crazy. I would think that, albeit it's in their realm of power, I would think this is an abuse of power. But let's see what these guys got to say.
You have to understand what happened here. You have to read the pardon to understand that this is not just covering his son. This starts back in 2014. Otherwise, he could say, I am pardoning him for the tax, gun ownership, and list the issues specifically. Usually that's what they do. Presidential pardon says, I'm pardoning this guy who's on death row because I believe DNA evidence showed that he didn't do it, and so I'm pardoning him on that.
Great example. Great example of what a proper pardon should look like.
What this was a blanket pardon for all crimes going back to 2014.
2014. 2014. That's a long time. That's 10 years of crime that's going to get swept under the rug. Not just for the drugs, not just for the computer incident, but all the way back to 2014. Usually a pardon is for one incident, one crime.
Why 2014? That is before the gun charge. Why? It's because 2014 is when the business was started in the Ukraine. And the
Now I see. Now I see. So it's all about the money, guys.
money was going back. So guess who also gets covered? Because if Hunter was forwarding 10% for the big guy, remember that?
Yep.
If he was doing that, now he's pardoned for that. If there were 14 bank accounts that Hunter was manipulating to send the money back to the Biden cousins and nieces and nephews, you know what I'm talking about? Guess what? This is now covering that. This is not a pardon. This is a massive cover-up and a huge sweep of the entire Ukrainian graft and bribes and kickbacks. Graft, bribes, all that was going.
All the above.
All the above that was going back. I'm not surprised that he did it for his son, but it's not. This is covering the whole thing, and it happens moments after Donald Trump utters the words Kash Patel, and
Yeah, that was
and
days
guess what?
after.
And you know what? They know they're coming. They know they're coming. This is, don't be deceived. Everyone that is in and around Joe Biden wants you to think this is about pardoning his son. He never said he would pardon his son. Look at what it says. All the way back to 2014, sweeping all malfeasances over that scope of time. Why?
That's crazy, guys. That is absolutely crazy. So not only is it just sweeping these few little charges that have been in the news in the past couple of years under the rug, but it's sweeping this whole corporation, or this whole grift, as the man said, this whole scheme under the rugs, where anything that could fall back on this, any fallout that comes from this, is now under this same pardon. So this is, in my opinion, a serious abuse of power. And it's, I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, it's pretty slick. It's definitely slick, but it's not godly. It's not biblical. It's definitely sneaky. And at the end of the day, this is something that shouldn't have been able to take place, but they're trying to clean house. They're trying to, tie up all the loose ends, all the things that they need to get done as a family, as, this organization and under this administration. Before they leave office, they're trying to tie up all the loose ends. And I guess this is the icing on the cake, because what is the election the inauguration just a few weeks away? So old Sleepy Joe, with the last little cents that he's got left in his mind, is cleaning up all the loose ends, clearing his son for, the takeoff to do whatever next schemes he's got up his sleeve. This is crazy, guys. What do you guys think about this? I would really like to know your feedback in the comment section, guys. That's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, God bless.